Shabbat Shalom, Yashabon, pray the money out, brother. Shabbat Shalom, Drew Gladly, pray the money out, sister. Right, that's right. She called you a great reader. Drew Gladly. She's a great reader. Yeah. Drew Gladly teach and where everybody at in lesson gonna be on fire. Oh yeah. Absolutely, sister. Oh yeah. You Shabbat Shalom, amen, Rakim. Pray the mighty out, brother. Oh, okay. Good, glad. I wish I could get my mom to do what? Get that out the way so I can read what they're saying. Yeah, that up in the corner. See that H? I mean that heart.
I can't take that
I
off.
can't take that off. Let me see, because I can't see what they're saying. Let me see. I wish I could get my mom to, because she always say God is love. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, the whole world say that the Almighty love everybody. That's a everybody lie. So I'm gonna prove beyond the shadow of doubt today that the Almighty don't love everybody. So they telling lies again. You know, all the Christians and the Masons and the people of the world say God love everybody. That's a lie. I'm gonna prove to y'all today they don't love everybody. Another thing, just about everything we've been taught in this land, in this world, is a lie. Just about everything that we have been taught is a lie. That's being not big. Shabbat Shalom, Mark Anthony, pray the mighty Yah, brother. That's right. All praise be to our King. Yeah, that's right, brother.
Come on. Yeah, people, my people. Talk about yeah, people, my people. Yeah, people. We'll breathe again. Talk about yeah, people, my people. Talk about yeah, people, my people. Yeah, people. We'll breathe again. Talk about my people. Lost in the streets. No place to go. Somebody mercy. God work through me. Give me what to say. Brighten up their day from there. I'm so ashamed. If I'm wrong in my life, help me do what's right in your sight. Be the stars. Shine bright. Worship love like us. Came down from up above. Showed us love. You are the King. What's your neighboring? Yeah, people, my people. Talk about yeah, people, my people. Yeah, people. We'll breathe again. Talk about yeah, people, my people. Talk about yeah, people, my people. about my people. Those who have eaten, pretending not to hear. The only one to fear is Yahweh. Respect His name. All praises due. Made it all but you. This is true. Who else can say it? I know not one name to save us from the flame. I gave us stars, gave us stars. Shine, but who else you love like us? Came down from above, showed us love. You're all the king. What's your name? Your people, my people. Talk about your people, my people, your people. We'll breathe again. Talk about your people, my people. Talk about your people, my people, your people. We'll breathe again. Talk about my people. We need healing. What more can I say? Keep building. That's what we need. Need it now. And if y'all understand, would you sing loud? If you're there, I give them praise, so I don't care. My contribution to this jam, lift up the name of the mighty I am. Oh no, y'all, here we go again. Fresh from weak men, I've been jumped, shot at, spat on, used my knife. Cause the rugrats wanted my life. To the praise y'all, been keeping me all my life. Now I'm here to recite. Sunlight, the dead plan, standing in my D-boy stance, same word like 1,000 grand. Wake up. My people, talk about your people, my people, your people. We'll breathe again, talk about your people, my people. Talk about your people, my people, your people. We'll breathe again, talk about my people.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, today's topic, I'm going to talk about Yahweh as a killer. That's right. You always heard that God love everybody. He with everybody. He protect everybody. You are everybody lie. He don't do that. He said, I love them that love me, and those who seek me early shall find me. Now, the Yahweh, I know, will protect the people that love him. And that's what he do. And another thing, the Almighty got people on this earth that he love more than anybody. There's certain one that he love more than others. And if you do anything wrong to his Hebrew servant or his anointed or his prophets, he gonna knock your head off. And I'm gonna prove today that the Almighty is my protector and all the Torah-based protectors. That's the one we count on. We don't put our trust in no 357, no 9mm, or no gun, or no bow and arrow, or no knife. We don't put our trust in that. We put our trust in Yah, because that's the world's greatest protector in the world. He gonna stop him before you know it. All you do is pray to Yah, kill all my enemies, or anybody that's trying to do any kind of harm to you. Yahweh gonna do it. If you're the chosen one, if you're the right one, he will protect you. He'll eliminate your enemies one by one. Now, I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Yahweh is a killer and always have been in the beginning. And it's a killer in 2024, right now today. Now, let's let the book do the talking. Now, let's go to Genesis. Genesis, the 6th chapter. And start at Genesis 6 and 5.
Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. And Elohim saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
These people's heart was evil only continually. He saw this. Now watch, read.
And it repented Yahweh that he had made man on the earth.
He was sorry that he made man on earth.
And it grieved him at his heart. And Yahweh said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast.
Now,
And,
why would he destroy man? I thought he loved everybody. If he loved everybody, why destroy him? Read.
and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of Yahweh.
But he found one man that was 100 in the eyes of Yah.
These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations.
Now, what made Noah perfect and just in his generation? What made him that? Because he obeyed the Most High Yah. That's what make you perfect, when you obey the Most High. Read that again.
These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations.
Noah was a perfect man and a just man. Wasn't nobody in the New Testament perfect and just in the eyes of Yah, but in the Old Testament it was.
And Noah walked with Elohim.
That means he did everything that the Most High said do. When you walk with God, that means you do everything that He say. You don't question the word of Yah. Let me go this. No, you don't question them. You don't question Yah. Read.
And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before Elohim.
What made the world corrupt? Integration, violence, and stuff like that. That's what he's talking about, corrupt.
And the earth was filled with violence.
Filled with violence. Just like today, the earth is filled with violence. United States filled all over the world, all over the country, filled with violence. That's all going on. Every time you cut the TV on, the violence. Somebody got killed, murdered, fighting, this, that, and other, rally, protesting, this and that. All violence. This happening right now today. The same thing happened in Noah's time, happening right now today. Violence. Read.
And Elohim looked upon the earth.
And he looking up on the earth right today. The same way he looked at it then, he looking now.
And behold, it was corrupt.
And Yahweh know the world is corrupt right now today.
For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
All flesh have corrupted his way on earth.
And Elohim said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and
full of violence through them.
And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
I'm going to destroy them with the earth. I thought he loved everybody. If he loved them, why he destroy them? He going to destroy them.
Make thee an ark of gopher wood.
And he told this perfect man, which name was Noah, to make an ark out of gopher wood.
Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of.
This is how you make this ark, Noah.
The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third story shalt thou make it.
In other words, he telling Noah how to build his ark.
And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth.
And after you build this ark, I'm gonna bring flood up on the earth, waters of flood up on the earth.
To destroy all flesh.
All flesh. He gonna destroy everybody on this earth. All flesh. He's a killer now. Read.
Wherein is the breath of life.
Whoever breathes is gonna die. He a killer.
From under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die.
Everything on this earth gonna die. Why? Because of violence, corruption, and so forth and so on.
But with thee will I establish my covenant.
But with you, Noah, because you different than them. I love Noah more than I love everybody else. I hate them and I love Noah, but with thee, read.
And thou shalt come into the ark.
And when you come into the ark, Noah,
thou and thy sons,
your sons, because you didn't have but 3 sons,
and thy wife,
and your wife,
and thy sons' wives with thee,
and your 3 sons' wife with you.
And of every living thing of all flesh,
every living thing of all flesh,
2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark.
These are the animals that you bring in the ark. Watch this. Read.
to keep them alive with thee.
To keep them alive, because everything gonna die but you and your family, Noah. I'm gonna kill everybody but Noah and the family. One but 8 people saved on this earth when the flood came. 8 out of millions and millions and millions of people. 8 people.
They shall be male and female,
Male and female.
of fowls after their kind,
Everything got its own kind. Meaning the hawk and the eagles.
and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. The Noah, according to all that Elohim commanded him.
Noah did everything that the Most High Yah told him to do. That's what made him perfect in his generation. He was perfect because he listened and obeyed the Most High and not nobody else. Okay, go to 7 and 1.
Genesis chapter 7, verse 1. And Yahweh said unto Noah,
Yahweh talked to Noah, but he never talked to JC, Peter, and Paul. The New Testament say ain't nobody never heard his voice or seen his shape. So we know that's a lie, not right. We'll read it again.
and Yahweh said unto Noah,
That means he talked to Noah.
Come thou and all thy house into the ark.
Come in the house of the ark, Noah. He talking to him like I'm talking to y'all.
For thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation.
I seen righteousness in you, Noah, but I ain't seen no righteousness in nobody in the New Testament or the Quran. But I see righteousness in Noah.
Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens, the male and his female.
It was 7 clean animals on the ark, and it was 2 other unclean, 7 males and male and female on the ark. Everybody said it was 2 animals on the ark. You're alive. It was 7 it was 7 clean animals with reed.
And of beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and his female.
That's the ones that weren't clean, 2.
Of fowls also of the air by sevens.
7 fowls, 7.
The male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth.
That's when you see animals today because of this here.
For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights.
The Most High say he gonna make it rain 7 days, 40 days and 40 nights.
And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth.
Everything that he made, he gonna kill it. Yahweh made man and woman, and he gonna kill man and woman because he made them. Now read it again. He's a killer.
For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth.
I'm gonna kill everybody.
And Noah did according unto all that Yahweh commanded him.
Noah always obeyed. If y'all was Noah, you be righteous. Because when you obey the Most High Yahweh, you become perfect and righteous.
And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth.
He was 600 years old when this happened.
And Noah went in, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him, into the ark, because of the waters of the flood.
The only people that were saved were 8 people.
Of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as Elohim had commanded Noah.
That's right. Did everything that Yahweh told him.
And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. And the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. In the same day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, into the ark. They and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in to Noah into the ark, two and two of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of flesh, as Elohim had commanded him, and Yahweh shut him in.
Almighty shut the door, not Noah. No, the Almighty Yah shut the door.
And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth, and the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went upon the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered, and all flesh died that moved upon the earth.
And what now?
And all flesh died that moved upon the earth.
All flesh died. The Almighty killer, y'all.
Both of fowl and of cattle and of beasts and of every creeping thing that creeped upon the earth, and every man.
And every what?
And every man.
That's right.
All in whose nostrils was the breath of life.
Everybody that was breathing.
Of all that was in the dry land died.
Everybody that was breathing died. One number 8 people saved in the beginning of time on that ark.
And every living substance was destroyed which was upon the face of the ground.
So do you think the Almighty ain't gonna knock your head off today if millions and millions of people was on earth at that time, and out of millions and millions of people, he only saved 8 people.
Both man and cattle and the creeping things and the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth. Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark, and the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. And don't let me forget to go to Jeremiah, because I got something in Jeremiah I got to get out there. Let's go to I don't want to stop right now. Genesis 18, and start the first verse. Genesis 18 and 1.
Genesis chapter 18, verse 1. And Yahweh appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself toward the ground, and said, My Yahweh, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your hearts. After that ye shall pass on, for therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, So do as thou hast said. And Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah, and said, Make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth. And Abraham ran unto the herd, and fetched a calf tender and good.
Now Abraham, listen, it was 3 angels. It was the Most High Yahweh himself and 2 angels. These 3 angels came to see Abraham, and watch what happened. Read.
And gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it. And he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree.
In other words, they ate first. He had respect to them. He fed them first.
And they did eat. And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life.
According to the time of life.
And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him.
Like women do today, they eavesdropping. She was being nosy. Listen to the conversation. Go ahead.
Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself.
She laughed within herself because she didn't believe she can get pregnant at 90 years old.
saying, After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure, my master being old also?
He 100 years old and she 90.
And Yahweh said unto Abraham, Wherefore did Sarah laugh,
Why did your wife Sarah laugh? Yahweh asked him.
saying, Shall I of a surety bear a child, which am old? Is
Yep, right.
is anything too hard for Yahweh?
Ain't nothing too hard for Yahweh. He can do it all. He can make it happen. Ain't nothing too hard for Yahweh.
At the time appointed, I will return unto thee according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son.
And she gonna have a son at 90 years old.
Then Sarah denied, saying, I laugh not, for she was afraid.
She was afraid.
And he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh.
But you did laugh.
And the men rose up from thence and looked toward Sodom, and Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. And Yahweh said, Shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do?
I ain't gonna hide enough from Abraham what I'm finna do.
Seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation.
He's gonna become a great and mighty nation.
And all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him.
All the nations of the earth gonna have to come through Abraham. That's our forefather. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And it started with Abraham. And go ahead.
For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him.
He said, I know Abraham, but I don't know JC. I don't know Paul and Peter and Luke, but I know Abraham.
And they shall keep the way of Yahweh.
They're going to keep Yahweh's way, not the New Testament or the Quran. They're going to keep Yahweh's ways.
To do justice and judgment.
Going to do the right thing.
That Yahweh may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. And Yahweh said, Because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous.
Their sin is very grievous. Just like the sins of the United States, very grievous.
I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me, and if not, I will know.
He will know.
And the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom. But Abraham stood yet before Yahweh. And Abraham drew near and said, Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked?
Asking a question, will you destroy the righteous man with the wicked man?
Peradventure there be 50 righteous within the city.
If I could find 50 righteous people in the city and in the city, let's use New York as if I could find 50 righteous people in New York.
Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein?
Now watch this.
That be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? And Yahweh said, If I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city,
if I could find 50 righteous people in New York,
then I will spare all the place for their sakes.
He gonna spare the city, because if he can find 50 righteous, that's how much he loved the righteous. He'll spare the city for the 50 righteous. Everybody wicked, and if he find 50, he won't destroy it.
And Abraham answered and said, Behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto Yahweh, which am but dust and ashes. Peradventure there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous, which wilt thou destroy all the city for lack of 5? And he said, If I find there 40 and 5, I will not destroy it.
He done went from 50 to 45. Yahweh said, if I can find just 45 people in New York that ain't wicked, I won't destroy it.
And he spake unto him yet again, and said, Peradventure there shall be 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it for 40's sake.
I will not destroy New York City for 40 people.
And he said unto him, Oh, let not Yahweh be angry, and I will speak. Peradventure there shall 30 be found there.
If it be 30, he went from 50 to 30 now.
And he said, I will not do it if I find 30 there. And he said, Behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto Yahweh. Peradventure there shall be 20 found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 20's sake.
He started going down. I won't do it for 20's sake.
And he said, Oh, let not Yahweh be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there.
He went from 50 to 10, all the way down to 10.
And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake.
For 10's sake.
And Yahweh went his way as soon as he had left communing with Abraham.
Communing with Abraham as soon as he got through talking to Abraham. But New Testament say he don't talk. But he talked to Abraham and Noah.
And Abraham returned unto his place.
And Abraham returned to his place. Let's go to 38. But in other words, the Almighty destroyed the city because he couldn't find 10 righteous people in it. That's what made Yahweh a killer. Okay. Okay, go to 30, Genesis 38, 30 and 1.
Genesis chapter 38, verse 1. And it came to pass at that time that Judah went down from his brethren and turned into a certain Adulamite, whose name was Hirah. And Judah saw there a daughter of a certain Canaanite, whose name was Shua. And he took her and went in unto her.
He had sex with this woman.
And she conceived.
And she got pregnant.
And bare a son. And he called his name And she conceived again and bare a son. And she called his name Onan. And she yet again conceived and bare a son. And called his name Shelah. And he was at Chezib when she bare him. And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of Yahweh.
Watch what happened. Judah's firstborn was wicked in the sight of Yahweh.
And Yahweh slew him.
And Yahweh killed him. Yahweh's a killer. I thought he loved everybody. Read it again.
And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of Yahweh.
He was wicked in that sight, in the eyes of Yah.
And Yahweh slew him.
Yahweh killed him.
And Judah said unto Onan, Go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his. And it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife,
when he had sex with this woman,
that he spilled it on the ground.
He took it out and jacked on the ground,
lest that he should give seed to his brother.
He disobeyed Yah. And watch what happened. When he took it out and shot it on the ground, watch what happened.
And the thing which he did displeased Yahweh.
Yahweh didn't like that.
Wherefore he slew him also.
He killed him also. Yahweh doing a lot of killing in this book. He gonna kill a whole bunch of people. I'm gonna show you. That's right. The reason why he killed them, because he took his penis out their vagina and shot it on the ground. He's supposed to shot it up in her, and the Almighty killed him. Read it again.
And the thing which he did displeased Yahweh.
Yahweh didn't like it.
Wherefore he slew him also.
He slew him also.
Then said Judah to...
Okay, that's all I needed. Okay, for real. Let's go to Exodus 4. Okay. Yeah, cold-blooded. Exodus 4 and 10. Pay attention, y'all.
Exodus chapter 4, verse 10. And Moses said unto Yahweh, O my Yahweh, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue.
See, Moses had a speech problem. He was tongue-tied, meaning he stuttered when he talked. That's what Moses did. But watch this.
And Yahweh said unto him,
Yahweh talking to Moses. He never talked to JC, though.
Who hath made man's mouth?
Who made man mouth? Yahweh made my mouth and he made y'all mouth. Who made man mouth?
Or who maketh the dumb?
Yahweh make the dumb people.
Or deaf?
Yahweh made the deaf person.
Or the seeing?
Yahweh the only one who can make you see.
or the blind.
Made Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles' eyes can't see. Yahweh did it.
Have not I Yahweh?
Yahweh do it all. JC don't do nothing. Yahweh do it all. Read.
Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth.
He gonna be with Moses' mouth, just like he with my mouth.
And teach thee what thou shalt say.
And he teaching me what to say to y'all right now, just like he did Moses. Teach.
And he said, O my Yahweh, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send.
That was sin. Read.
And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Moses, and he said, is not Aaron the Levite thy brother?
He was a little upset at Moses because Moses said what he said.
I know that he can speak well.
He say, Yahweh said, I know Aaron, your brother, can pop corn. I know he can speak well.
And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee.
He coming to meet you right now.
And when he seeth thee,
and when he see you, Moses,
he will be glad in his heart.
He gonna be glad in his heart.
And thou shalt speak unto him.
This what you tell him.
And put words in his mouth.
Put the words in his mouth.
And I will be with thy mouth.
And Yahweh said, I'm gonna be with your mouth.
And with his mouth.
And with his mouth. So Yahweh gonna be with Moses' mouth, and he gonna be with Aaron's mouth.
And will teach you what ye shall do.
Teach you what to do. He taught me what to do. I know right from wrong. I ain't brainwashed and bamboozled like everybody else. I know right from wrong. Read.
And he shall be thy spokesman unto the people.
And Aaron gonna be your Philadelphia lawyer. Gonna be your spokesman for the people.
And he shall be, even he shall be to thee instead of a mouth.
Instead of a mouth.
And thou shalt be to him instead of Elohim.
Okay, that's let me see. That was that's all I needed. Was that? Okay, let's go to Exodus 22. Exodus 22. Let me see. Okay, yeah, 22 and 24.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 24.
No. Back up to 22. Exodus 24 and 22. That's what I need. Yeah, Exodus 22 and let me see. 22 and 22. Yeah, Exodus 22 and 22. That's what I need.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 22. Ye shall not afflict any widow.
You ain't got no business afflicting a widow. A widow is a woman that ain't got no husband. Her husband died.
Or fatherless child.
Or a child father than died.
If thou afflict them in any wise.
Yahweh say if you afflict them in any wise.
And they cry at all unto me.
And they cry to Yahweh.
I will surely hear their cry.
I'm going to definitely hear they cry.
And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword.
And I will kill you with the sword. That's right. The widow, you better not play a game with the widow or the child. Read it again. This is Almighty. Kill her.
And my wrath shall wax hot.
Now I'm talking about start over. 22.
Ye shall not afflict any widow.
Don't afflict no widow. Don't be troubling and messing with no widow. Making fun of or belittling, doing nothing wrong to a widow.
Or fatherless child.
Or a child father than dad.
If thou afflict them in any wise.
If you do afflict them any kind of way, anywise.
And they cry at all unto me.
And they cry to Yahweh.
I will surely hear their cry.
I'm going for sure hear they cry.
And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword.
And I will kill you with the sword. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you.
And your wives shall be widows.
And your wives going to be widows.
And your children fatherless.
And I'm going to kill your children father. Your children ain't going to have no father. That's right. The book popping it. Okay, let's go to, what was that? Exodus 40. Okay, let's go to Exodus 9. Yeah, 9. Start the 13th verse. Yeah, Exodus 9 and 13.
Exodus chapter 9, verse 13. And Yahweh said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning.
Rise up early in the morning, because Yahweh talking to Moses, but he didn't talk to nobody in the New Testament. He said, rise up early in the morning, Moses.
And stand before Pharaoh.
And go stand right there before Pharaoh.
And say unto him.
And this what you tell Pharaoh.
Thus saith Yahweh Elohim of the Hebrews.
Thus said Yahweh, the God of the Hebrews. This is what you tell Pharaoh, because I'm not the God of the Christians. I'm not the God of the Muslims. I'm not the God of the Messianics. I'm not the God of the world. I'm the God of the Hebrews. Read.
Let my people go.
Let my people go, because the Hebrew, nappy-headed black Hebrews is his people. Say, let them go. Read.
That they may serve me.
That they may serve Yah and nobody else.
For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thy heart.
I'm going to send all my plagues through Moses to the Pharaoh.
And upon thy servants and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth.
And you going to know ain't no God on this earth like Yahweh.
For now I will stretch out my hand.
I'm going to stretch out my hand.
That I may smite thee and thy people with pestilence.
I'm going to knock their head off. That's right. I'm going to knock the Egyptians' head off.
And thou shalt be cut off from the earth.
I'm going to kill all the Egyptians. That's right. Yahweh said, I'm going to knock their head. I'm going to kill all the Egyptians.
And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up.
Moses, you the only reason why I made you here born, because for this. I raised you up, Moses, for this cause. That's what I made Moses. I raised Moses. Read that again.
And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up.
I raised Moses up.
For to show in thee my power.
To show in Moses his power. That's right. Not JC, Moses.
And that my name may be declared throughout all the earth.
That Yahweh's name might be declared through all the earth, the whole world.
As yet exaltest thou thyself against my people, that thou wilt not let them go.
The Egyptians exalted themselves among the Israelites and won't let us go.
Behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail.
In Egypt. That's what they're going to do to the Egyptians.
Such as have not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even until now.
It ain't never been this kind of rain in Egypt before.
Send therefore now and gather thy cattle and all that thou hast in the field, for upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field and shall not be brought home, the hail shall come down upon them, and they shall die.
And they're going to die. Mean Yahweh is a killer.
He that feared the word of Yahweh among the servants of Pharaoh made his servants and his cattle flee into the houses. And he that regarded not the word of Yahweh left his servants and his cattle in the field. And Yahweh said unto Moses,
Yahweh talked to Moses, not JC.
stretch forth thy hand toward heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven.
Go get my rod in there. Let me show y'all what he's talking about. I forgot to bring it. Yeah, go get that rod. Now read that again.
And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven.
Stretch the rod toward heaven. Read.
And Yahweh sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along the ground, and Yahweh rained hail upon the land of Egypt.
Up on the land of Egypt.
So there was hail, and fire mingled with the hail.
It was fire and hell mingled together.
Very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation.
It ain't never did this before in history.
And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field.
Killed everybody. Smoke.
Both.
Then that word smote there, or smite?
Smote.
Okay, so smote and smite is the same thing. Kill everything. Read.
Both man and beast.
Killed everybody, man and beast.
And the hail smote every herb of the field, and break every tree of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, was there no hail.
Only in the land of Goshen, then the Almighty didn't plague Goshen because his people was there. Then nothing happened to the Israelite. He killed all the Egyptians and not the Israelite. The land of Goshen was cool. Read.
And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron.
Now he got scared. Hey, Moses.
And said unto them, I have sinned this time.
I sinned. That was Pharaoh bound down. I sinned. And watch what else he say.
Yahweh is righteous.
Yahweh righteous. That's right. He ain't worth 2 dead flies. He said Yahweh righteous.
And I and my people are wicked.
And me and the Egyptians is wicked. That's right. He confessed. He bowed down. He had to, hey, you gonna get in, Yahweh gonna make you get in order. All y'all wicked people on this earth, one day y'all gonna submit and humble yourself and break down, and you gonna give it up to Yah. You gonna do just like this man did. This was the coldest man in the world back then. Pharaoh. Watch what did Pharaoh say?
Entreat Yahweh.
No, I want you to start all over at 27.
And Pharaoh sent and called.
Pharaoh sent
and called for Moses and Aaron.
Moses! Read.
And said unto them, I have sinned this time.
I have sinned. I ain't worth 2 dead flies.
Yahweh is righteous.
Yahweh righteous. Y'all God is righteous.
And I and my people are wicked.
That's right. Pharaoh say my people ain't nothing. We wicked. And they was. Okay. That was Exodus 9. Let's go to let me see. Okay, go to Exodus 14 and 1. Yeah, Exodus 14 and 1.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses.
He talked to Moses all through this book,
saying, Speak unto the children of Israel that they turn and encamp before Pi-hahiroth between Migdol and the sea, over against Be-Zephon, before it shall ye encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land, the wilderness have shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his and upon all his host, that the Egyptians may know that I am Yahweh. And they did so. And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people, and they said, Why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us?
Why we let these slaves go that they used to serve us? Read.
And he made ready his chariot.
He got his chariots together.
And took his people with him. And Yahweh took 600 And he took 600 chosen chariots.
And he took 600 chosen chariots, these goons.
And all the chariots of Egypt, and captains over every one of them. And Yahweh hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued after the children of Israel.
And he ran after us.
And the children of Israel went out with a high hand, but the Egyptians pursued after them all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh.
They chasing us on these horses and chariots.
And his horsemen and his army. And overtook them encamping by the sea beside Pi-hahiroth.
Now watch this though. Watch this cold-blooded lick.
Before Be-Zephon. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes.
They looked up their eyes.
And behold, the Egyptians marched after them,
They ran after us.
and they were sore afraid.
Now, what they're afraid of, and they got Yahweh with them. If you're afraid you got Yahweh, that means you fear man more than Yah. Read.
And the children of Israel cried out unto Yahweh.
That's right. They didn't cry to nobody else. They cried to Yah.
And they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness?
Now they complaining, running the alligator mouth.
Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us to carry us forth out of Egypt?
Why you bring us out of Egypt? We were doing better in Egypt than now.
Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians?
Ain't that a fool? Rather be a slave than be free.
For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians.
Ain't that a fool? Rather be a slave. Same thing to people today. Rather be a slave than be free.
Than that we should die in the wilderness.
In other words, we should have stayed in Egypt. We was at least eating and doing this and doing that. You brought us out to the wilderness. They complaining. Black folks always complain. Ain't never happy. Ain't never satisfied. Complain. But watch the outcome.
And Moses said unto the people,
say it to these nappy-headed, no good niggas.
Fear ye not.
Don't be scared of nobody.
Stand still.
Stand still, niggas.
And see the salvation of Yahweh.
And watch y'all do his thing. Watch him do his thing, y'all. Salvation. Mean he gonna save you from the enemy.
Which he will show to you today.
He gonna show you today.
For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today,
all these Egyptians y'all see today,
ye shall see them again no more forever.
What? That's going. Read it again.
And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not.
Don't be scared of nobody.
Stand still.
Stand still.
And see the salvation of Yahweh.
And see the salvation of my God, which is Yah.
Which he will show to you today.
He gonna show you.
For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today,
these other people that you see today,
ye shall see them again no more forever.
You ain't gonna never see them no more. Boy, the Almighty gets down. He's a killer. Read.
Yahweh shall fight for you.
What? He gonna hold it. Say it again.
Yahweh shall fight for you.
Nigga, Yahweh gonna fight for me because I love him. I praise him. I put him before my mama, my dad, and my kid. Y'all first. He gonna what? Read it again.
Yahweh shall fight for you.
He gonna fight for the righteous.
And ye shall hold your peace.
Shut your mouth, nigga.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me?
What you crying to me for?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak to them hard-headed niggas that didn't have no faith in me.
That they go forward, but lift thou up thy rod and stretch out thy hand over the sea.
That's right. Stretch out for the sea.
And divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea.
That's right. Through the midst of the sea on dry ground.
And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them. And I will give me honor upon Pharaoh and upon all his host, upon his chariots and upon his horsemen. The Egyptians shall know that I am Yahweh.
They gonna know that ain't no other God but Yah. And the Egyptians had 10 or 15 different gods back then. What verse you at?
18.
Okay.
When I have gotten the honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen, and the angel of Elohim, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them, and the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloud and darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, so that the one came not near the other all the night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land. and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went to the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them to the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning watch that Yahweh looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud.
What verse?
24. And troubled the host of the Egyptians and took off their chariot wheels.
See what the Most High did? Took their wheels off, flattened their tires for them. Took them bolts off their wheels, and the wheels came off their chariot.
That they drave them heavily.
They dragging them.
So that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel.
Let us get from the away from these niggas. Watch what he say. Read.
For Yahweh fighteth for them.
Yahweh fight for us. Read it again. I was talking.
And took off their chariot wheels.
Yahweh took their wheels off, flattened their tires.
That they drave them heavily.
Dragging it.
So that the Egyptians said,
watch what the Egyptians say.
Let us flee from the face of Israel.
Let us get away.
For Yahweh fighteth for them against the Egyptians.
Yahweh fight for you against the Egyptians. Keep reading.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to his strength when the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it, and Yahweh overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea, and the waters returned and covered.
Yahweh, he did what to the Egyptians? He overthrew?
And Yahweh overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea.
Killed all the Egyptians. Overthrew, he killed them.
And the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen and all the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them.
Not one of them was alive. He killed them all.
But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea.
Walked on dry land in the midst of the sea, and he killed all the Egyptians.
And the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left.
They're looking at the sharks and the whales.
Thus Yahweh saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians.
Yahweh will save you out of the hand of your enemies. He saved the Israelites from the Egyptians.
And Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore.
They seen them what?
And Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore.
Saying Yahweh had killed all the Egyptians. See them dead.
And Israel saw that great work which Yahweh did upon the Egyptians.
And saw the work that y'all do.
And the people feared Yahweh and believed Yahweh and his servant Moses.
That's right. That's who you're supposed to trust. Yahweh and Moses. Nobody else. Yahweh and Moses. That's right, because Yahweh sent Moses. He didn't send no JC, that clown over there in the new book. Okay, now what was that? Exodus what? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go to Numbers. Let's see. Oh yeah, Numbers 3 and 12. That's what I got something I got to get out of there. Numbers 3 and 12. Now, y'all finna learn something today. A lot of y'all might have heard this before, and a lot of y'all might not heard this before. Let me show you some. Numbers start the 12th verse.
Numbers chapter 3, verse 12. And I, behold.
No. Numbers 3 and 13. That's mean 3 and 13.
Numbers chapter 3, verse 13. Because all
I want to start at the 11th verse. It's very, very interesting.
Numbers chapter 3, verse 11. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying.
Now, this is what Yahweh told Moses. This coming from Yah.
And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel.
Now, let me explain that to y'all. The opening matrix. A matrix is a womb that some growing in and it's developing. Matrix. That's what that means. A womb. Something that's growing in. So the Almighty took all the Levites. That means they belong to Yah. All the Levites belong to Yah. Now read it again because I want the people to get this now. Read 11.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses.
Now Yahweh talking to Moses,
saying, and I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel instead.
Out of all the tribes, I have taken the Levites for me. They belong to Yah. That's the Levites. Read.
Instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel.
Instead of all of the firstborn, he took all the Levites. Read.
Therefore the Levites shall be mine.
That's right. All the Levites belong to Yah. Now let's see who else belong to Yah besides all the Levites. Now read.
Because all the firstborn are mine.
All the firstborn of the Levites is here.
For on the day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn in Israel, both man and beast. Mine shall they be. I am Yahweh.
I am Yahweh. Yahweh. Now watch this. Now go to Numbers 8. Let me show y'all something. Go to 8 and 16. Let me show you something else that belong to Yah. 8 and 16. Yup. Now watch this. Numbers 8 and 16.
Numbers chapter 8, verse 16. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me.
Watch this.
For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine.
Let Yahweh say, for all the nappy-headed black Israelites that's born first is mine. I belong to Yah. I'm the first of my father and mother. My mama was a virgin when she had me in 1967. She a black nappy-headed Hebrew was born in 1967. The chosen one. That's right. I'm the chosen one because I was the first one come out of my mama's womb. Read. Now watch this. Read.
Both man and beast.
Both man and beast. If you got a dog out there that's have little puppies and he had 10, that first one belong to Yah. Everything that's first belong to Yah. Read.
On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself.
That's right. I killed everybody. Killed all the Egyptians. Now start over. Read that 17 again.
For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine.
All the men that was born first belong to Yah. So if you a son and you came out your mama womb first, you belong to Yah. Automatically belong to Yah. We are the chosen people. But we are the select of the chosen. That's right. I'm the first. And whoever was born first out their mama womb belong to Yah. That's what this saying.
Both man and beast.
Both man and beast. It didn't say woman. It said man. So the woman don't count. It's only talking about the man.
On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself.
Okay, now let's go to Numbers. Let's see. So that's when I'm saying I'm the chosen one because the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. That's right. I am the chosen one. Let me see if I'm okay. I'll go to number 6 and 22. Number 6 and 22.
Numbers chapter 6, verse 22. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, Yahweh bless thee.
Yahweh bless thee.
And keep thee.
And keep thee, protect thee.
Yahweh make his face shine upon thee.
Make his face shine upon me.
And be gracious unto thee.
And be gracious unto me.
Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee.
That's right, read.
and give thee peace.
And Yahweh give you peace.
And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them.
And I will bless them. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Okay, let's go to let's see. Numbers 15. 31. Numbers 15 and 31. Watch this cold lick. Numbers 15 and 31.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 31. Because he hath despised the word of Yahweh.
Because y'all have despised the word of Yah.
And have broken his commandments.
And don't keep his commandments.
That soul shall utterly be cut off.
And you show going to hell for not keeping them commandments. You for sure.
His iniquity shall be upon him.
Up on him. Now watch this, y'all. This corn.
And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness.
While the children of Israel were in the wilderness.
They found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
This man did just like JC did, broke the Sabbath day, healing the man with the withered hand, healing the woman with the infirmity, doing all this work on the Sabbath day. This is JC. This is talking about really. This would have happened to JC since you're supposed to work on the Sabbath day according to him. Okay, now watch this. Read. They found a what?
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron.
Now they found the man on the Sabbath day picking up sticks. Remember what JC did on the Sabbath day, y'all. Now watch this.
To all the congregation, and they put him in ward because it was not declared what should be done to him.
Now they had a meeting on this man. They put him up, locked him up, and said, man, what we gonna do about him? Ooh. They trying to figure out what we're gonna do with this man on the Sabbath day because he already picking up sticks playing games. Now watch this, read.
And Yahweh said unto Moses.
Now watch what Yahweh said to Moses. While they congregating don't know what to do, Yahweh said to Moses, what did he tell him?
The man shall be surely put to death.
Oh, kill this man. That's right. Yahweh said, kill JC for healing that man on the Sabbath day. That woman and that healing that man, you gonna die. Yahweh said, kill him. Read.
All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones.
They stoned him with stones because Yahweh said, kill him.
And he died.
And he died because Yahweh said, do it.
As Yahweh commanded Moses.
What? Yahweh told him to do it. You think y'all would have got his head knocked off over here? Yahweh say stone him. That's right, for picking up sticks on the Sabbath day. Read it again, because they didn't hear me though.
And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died as Yahweh commanded Moses.
Yahweh told Moses to do it.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
Talk to us.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
That's right, you're supposed to wear fringes. Everywhere I go, I got them on. To make them fringes. He gonna tell you why you're supposed to wear fringes. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it.
When I look upon my fringes when I'm walking.
And remember all the commandments of Yahweh.
I remember all the commandments of Yah. Go get them. Go get a fringe right quick and show them what we're talking about. They don't know what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all what a fringe is. Y'all bear with me now. I'm popping corn. I should have had that friend, but I wasn't thinking. I can't remember everything, y'all. Just bring one. That's a friends right there. So read that again.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a red band of blue.
Every black man and woman in the United States supposed to have them on. Let's separate the real from the fake. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe,
For a fringe.
they may look upon it.
Look up on the fringe. And what you do?
And remember all the commandments of Yahweh.
Then you gonna remember all the commandments of Yah.
And do them.
And do them. You ain't gonna talk about them. You gonna be about them.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes.
Don't do what you want to do.
After which ye used to go a whoring, that ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your Elohim.
Do all Yahweh commandments and be holy unto him.
I am Yahweh your Elohim.
Right.
Which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your Elohim. I am Yahweh your Elohim.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Go to Numbers 16 and 1. So this is a fringe, y'all. You're supposed to wear them everywhere you go. You ain't never supposed to leave out the house without them on. 4 of them. You get 4 of these. Put 2 in the front and 2 in the back. Read 1.
Numbers chapter 16, verse 1. Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men.
Now y'all pay attention. Watch what happened to Korah. Now this is another tribe called the Reubenite. Reuben. This is the tribe of Reuben. This is the first son of Jacob. It's Reuben. It's 12 tribes of Israel, and this is a tribe called Reuben. But watch how wicked Reuben was. Read.
And they rose up before Moses.
They rose up before Moses, the Reubens.
With certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation.
Famous men.
Men of renown.
Real now. Well-favored men. Got all the money, looking good, driving Maseratis and Cadillacs, and wearing diamond and gold and represent.
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
They gathered themselves together against Moses. Moses was the meekest man on earth and was the righteous man, and they didn't like that. They don't like that. That's like they don't like me because I'm popping corn. I'm doing the same thing Moses did, and they don't like me. Just like they didn't like Moses way back then, they don't like me today. Read.
And said unto them, ye take too much upon you.
Oh, nigga, you think you all that? You think God don't? You think you the only one God love? You think you this? You think you that? Same way they do me today. They doing the same to Moses. Oh, nigga, you ain't no better than me. Your fart stink like my fart, nigga. You ain't woo up the band. Nigga, I'm way better than you. I keep all the laws and statutes, commandments, judgment, precepts of Yahweh. What a friends of fool. You don't do that. That's what made me better than you all. Now, read it again.
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them,
and same thing these niggas doing to me today.
Ye take too much upon you.
Nigga, you think you all that? God, you ain't the only one God love, nigga.
Seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and Yahweh is among them.
He among them too.
Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of Yahweh. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face.
That's right. He got upset. What verse you at?
5.
Okay.
And he spake unto Korah
and spoke to Korah. Read.
and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow Yahweh will show who are his.
Yahweh gonna show you, nigga, who he love the most tomorrow. He gonna see if you love y'all or me. Tomorrow, right, read this. Keep reading.
And who is holy.
Yahweh gonna show you to make a difference between the holy and unholy.
And will cause him to come near unto him, even him he have chosen will he cause to come near unto him. This do, take you censers, Korah and all his company, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before Yahweh tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom Yahweh do choose,
that's right, because he make a difference now.
He shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you.
Look, you take too much of what said the same day they say about you think I'm all that. No, I just love y'all more than you do. Don't get mad at me because I love y'all and you hate them. Read.
Ye sons of Levi.
No, Levi is 100. That's the tribe that Yahweh chose, the Levites.
And Moses said unto Korah, hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that the Elohim of Israel have separated you from the congregation of Israel, to bring you near to himself to do the service of the tabernacle of Yahweh.
That's right. He chose the Levites.
And to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
That's right. That's their job, to minister unto us.
And he have brought thee near to him.
That's right. Yahweh brought the Levites to him.
And all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee.
That's right. He loved the Levites.
And seek ye the priesthood also.
That's where the priesthood come from, the Levites. So if you can't be a priest, if you call yourself a priest and you ain't from the tribe of Levite, you are a lie.
For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against Yahweh.
That's right.
And what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him? And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, we will not come up.
We ain't gonna come up.
Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of a land that flowed with milk and honey?
Complaining.
To kill us in the wilderness?
There they go complaining again. They got faith.
Except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us.
Getting mad, talking about Moses made himself a prince over it. No, the Most High made him a prince over y'all. He didn't make himself nothing. Most High said, I'll raise you up for this.
Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that flowed with milk and honey.
In other words, you ain't took us to the promised land yet. You still stalling. You still playing game. You know, they ain't, because they stood in the wilderness and they ain't went home to the promised land yet.
Or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up. And Moses was very
wroth. He was angry.
Wroth.
Moses was angry when these people kept complaining, always mad, and got something to say, running their alligator mouth.
And said unto Yahweh, respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them.
I ain't did nothing to these niggas.
Neither have I hurt one of them.
I ain't did nothing to them but show them love.
And Moses said unto Korah, be thou and all thy company before Yahweh.
Be here before Yahweh.
Thou and they and Aaron tomorrow. And take every man his censer and put incense in them, and bring ye before Yahweh every man his censer.
Because we're going to find out tomorrow who Yahweh love. Do he love Moses or do he love Korah? We're going to see. Do he love me or do he love the ones that hate me? We're going to see. Read.
250 censers, thou also, and Aaron, each of you his censer. And they took every man his censer, and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron.
And watch this.
And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the glory of Yahweh appeared unto all the congregation.
Now all the people that hated Moses, which was Korah and his clan, They hated Moses. And watch this.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, separate yourselves from among this congregation.
Get away, split up. The righteous over there and the wicked over there.
That I may consume them in a moment.
I'm going to kill them in a few minutes. So don't worry about it, Moses. I'm going to kill everybody that hates you, Moses, in a few minutes.
And they fell upon their faces and said, O Elohim, Elohim of the spirits of all flesh.
The spirits of all flesh.
Shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah.
Get away from them.
Dathan and Abiram. And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you.
Get away
From the tents of these wicked men.
Or these wicked men, because they hated Moses for no reason. That's what made them wicked. Jealous, envy, hate him. And he righteous, and they never did nothing to him. And they hate Moses because he loved Yahweh more than them. Just like they hate me because I love Yahweh more than them. Read.
And touch nothing of theirs.
Don't touch nothing of theirs.
Lest ye be consumed in all their sins.
Lest I kill you with them. Be consumed in all their sins.
So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah.
All the righteous got up from the tabernacle of Korah because he hated Yah and Moses. Dathan
and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out.
Them two came out.
And stood in the door of their tent.
And they stood in the door of their tent with their chest stuck out.
And their wives.
And their wives.
And their sons.
See, they got their wives and their sons killed for being rebellious in the heart. They got their own wives and sons killed.
And their little children.
And their little babies.
And Moses said.
Didn't have no mercy on none of them now.
Hereby ye shall know that Yahweh hath sent me to do all these works.
This how you gonna know that Yahweh sent Moses to do all his works. And he sent me. Read.
For I have not done them of my own mind.
I don't do this on my own mind. Yo, Moses said, I ain't doing this for me. This ain't none of me. This Yah talking through me.
If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then Yahweh have not sent me.
Then Yahweh ain't sent him. Yahweh don't kill all these niggas. That means Yahweh ain't sent me.
But if Yahweh make a new thing.
But if Yahweh make a new thing.
And the earth open her mouth.
And the whole world, not the whole world, but the earth open up her mouth.
And swallow them up.
And the earthquake swallow them up.
With all that appertain unto them.
With everything that they had.
And they go down quick into the pit.
And they go down quick into the earth, the pit.
Then ye shall understand that these men have provoked Yahweh.
Then you gonna know that these people provoke Yahweh to anger. And you better be careful who you messing with and picking with, because the Almighty will knock your head off.
And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words.
After Moses got through popping corn and speaking all these words, now watch what happened.
That the ground clave asunder that was under them.
The ground started vibrating, started shaking. Here come an earthquake.
And the earth opened her mouth.
The earth opened up.
And swallowed them up.
It swallowed all Korah family up, all the ones that follow him. All these wicked, no good, rotten people got swallowed up.
And their houses.
Their house, their $1 million homes.
And all the men that appertain unto Korah and all their goods.
Everything that followed out to Korah got their head knocked off. So if y'all following a wicked person, you're going to die just like them.
They and all that appertain to them went down alive into the pit.
Alive into the pit. The Almighty Yahweh had an earthquake to come kill all of them.
and the earth closed upon them.
And after all their cars and houses and all the people fell down the earth closed back up, boom, like it ain't never happened.
And they perished from among the congregation.
And they perished, got killed.
And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them.
They was crying because they couldn't believe this.
For they said, lest the earth swallow us up also.
No, it ain't going to do it to the righteous, only to the wicked.
And there came out a fire from Yahweh and consumed the 250 men that offered incense.
That offered incense, killed some more.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest, that he take up the censers out of the...
Okay, that's all I needed. But I'm letting y'all know that the Almighty is a killer, and he will kill for you. You don't need no 357. You don't need no knife. You don't need no bow and arrow. All you need is Yah. You understand me? He do the killing. I don't care how many guns you got. You can't stop Yah and his people. He'll knock your head off. Okay, let me, what was that? That was Numbers 16. Okay. Yeah, let me go get something. Okay, Deuteronomy, let me see. Okay, yeah, Deuteronomy 13. Start the 4th verse. Deuteronomy 13 and 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 4. Ye shall walk after Yahweh your Elohim.
That's who you're supposed to walk after, Yah.
And fear him.
And fear him only.
And keep his commandments.
And keep Yahweh commandments, and he will protect you and save you.
And obey his voice.
Obey Yahweh's voice and not JC.
And ye shall serve him.
Serve Yahweh and not JC.
And cleave unto him.
And cleave to Yah and not JC.
And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death.
Anybody that's dreaming a lie gonna be put to death.
Because he has spoken to turn you away from Yahweh your Elohim.
Anybody that's trying to get you to denounce Yah and serve their God, or talk against Yahweh to serve their God, he gonna knock their head off. He gonna kill them. Read.
Which brought you out of the land of Egypt.
Yahweh the one brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt. Didn't nobody else do that.
And redeemed you out of the house of bondage.
And delivered you out of slavery.
To thrust thee out of the way which Yahweh thy Elohim commanded thee to walk in.
To walk in.
So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee.
Put away evil means stop believing in all these lies these people talking about. When they trying to tell you got to go through JC to get to God. That's God's son. He died for the sins of the world. Woo wop the bam, this, that, and other. Don't get read.
If thy brother.
If your own brother.
The son of thy mother.
The son of your mother.
Or thy son.
Or your own son.
Or thy daughter.
Or your own daughter.
Or the wife of thy bosom.
The wife is laying in your bosom. JC had a man laying in his bosom. Over here we got our wife laying in our bosom. A woman, not no man. Read.
Or thy friend.
Or your own friend.
Which is as thy own soul.
Just a brother just like you is a brother.
Entice thee secretly.
And they entice you secretly if they do this. Come on, man, let's go to church. Come on, man, let's go serve JC. Come on, man, let's go serve the Christian. Let's go serve another God, period. Read.
Saying, let us go and serve other gods.
If anybody on this earth tell you, let's go serve anybody other than Yah,
which thou hast not known.
We didn't know nothing about no New Testament and Quran back in Moses' days, Abraham days, Isaiah days, Ezekiel days. We didn't know nothing about no strange God. We didn't know nothing about the Quran and the New Testament. Read.
Thou, nor thy fathers, namely of gods of the people which are round about.
The gods of the people, the other gods, because the other people got different gods than we got. So if they try to entice you, they trick you to go worship their God, read. Watch this.
You, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee,
We don't care where they at.
from the one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth, thou shalt not consent unto him.
Don't consent with this person that's trying to turn you from Yah. Don't consent with them.
Nor hearken unto him.
Don't listen to him. If anybody in your family or anybody that you love try to get you, persuade you to turn against Yahweh, don't listen to him. This is what the book saying. Yahweh say don't listen to him.
Neither shall thine eye pity him.
Don't have no pity on them either.
Neither shalt thou spare.
That's right. Don't spare him.
Neither shalt thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him.
Why you supposed to kill him? Because they trying to turn you away from Yah. That's what we did in the biblical day back in our land. When somebody came to us and say, man, look, let's go over there and whoop the band on other people and go to start listening to them. The Almighty said, kill them. Because you ain't got no business serving and worshiping nobody but Yah. Read.
Thy hand shall be first upon him to put him to death.
That's right.
And afterwards the hand of all the people.
And then after you stone them, everybody else start stoning them.
And thou shalt stone him with stones.
Stone him with the stone, that he should die.
That he die, because he have sought to thrust thee away from Yahweh the Elohim.
Because he tried to turn you away from Yah. Just like these Christians do. Just like everybody do. Try to turn you away from Yah. Back then, you got your head knocked off. These people still trying to turn me to JC, or Buddha, Allah, Haile Selassie, anybody. Try to get me to turn. You got to be a retarded fool if you think I'm going to return you. You riding no good dirty dog. I love Yah more than anything on the earth. Now read it again. Read that 10 again.
And thou shalt stone him with stones, that he die, because he have sought to thrust thee away from Yahweh the Elohim.
He tried to get you to cross over to somebody else. Make you serve somebody else. Change your mind.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
That's right. That's treason, Ron Torres say. That's treason, brother. You right, brother. That's treason when you go against Yah, talking about somebody else, God.
From the house of bondage.
That's all I needed. Okay. That was yeah, let me go get this corn right quick. 32. Look, this is gonna put the icing on the cake. Now, this gonna say it in plain words. I want Deuteronomy 32 and start at the 39th verse. Watch this, y'all. Pay attention. Write this down.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I.
It say, see now that I.
Even I.
Even I.
Am he.
I'm he. Yahweh say, I'm he.
And there's no God with me.
And ain't no God with me. Ain't no Father, Son, the Holy Ghost I can tell you in New Testament. Ain't no Father, ain't no three, ain't no Trinity. Ain't nobody with me. That's what y'all say. Now watch what he do when he say nobody with him.
I kill.
What?
And I make.
No! Say it again.
I kill.
Say it again.
I kill.
Say it again.
I kill.
I kill. Say it again.
I kill.
What? He said I kill. And what else he do?
And I make alive.
I'm the one to bring you out the graveyard.
I wound.
I'll get you shot and stabbed.
And I heal.
And I hit you up.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Can't nobody escape the wrath of Yah. Can't nobody get away from my God when he's ready to kill you and knock your head off.
For I lift up my hand to heaven and say,
I live forever.
I live forever.
Yes, sir. Read.
If I whet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my
enemies.
And will reward them that
hate me to my face. No, to your face. Read.
I will make my arrows drunk.
No, read. I was talking. Read that again. That face. That face ain't there.
If I whet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies.
Okay, yeah. Okay, read.
And will reward them that hate me.
I'm going to reward everybody that hate him. Yahweh say I'm going to kill everybody that hate him. That's right, Yahweh. He's going to kill all y'all that hate him. Read.
I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of revengeance upon the enemy.
Upon the enemy, the people that hate Yah and love JC.
Rejoice, O ye nations, with
No, then that bag up to the 39 again. I love hearing that. Read that 39 again.
See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill.
What? Say it again.
I kill.
Say it again.
I kill.
Say it again.
I kill.
Read.
And I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever.
That's all I need right there. Okay. Now let's go to 1 Samuel. You think God love everybody? You a lie. He love everybody. He love me. You a lie. 1 Samuel. Go to 1 Samuel chapter 2. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm gonna start. Let's read the whole verse. 2 and 1.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1. And Hannah prayed.
This a woman, y'all. She righteous in 100.
And said, my heart rejoiceth in Yahweh.
Her heart rejoicing in Yah, not the New Testament of the Quran. In Yah.
My horn is exalted in Yahweh.
In Yah, not nobody else.
My mouth is enlarged over my enemies.
Over my enemies. I pray that the Almighty kill all my enemies.
Because I rejoice in thy salvation.
That's right. I rejoice in Yahweh's salvation.
There is none holy as Yahweh.
Ain't nobody holy as Yah.
For there is none beside thee.
Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Ain't nobody with him.
Neither is there any rock like our Elohim.
Ain't no God like our God.
Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Don't be bragging on yourself. Almighty kill you in a 5 seconds. You bragging on yourself, patting yourself on the back. You ain't worth 2 dead flies. Read.
For Yahweh is the Elohim of knowledge.
Of knowledge. And I popcorn. I'm teaching knowledge. I'm showing you things in this book ain't never been said before. Ain't nobody never showed y'all this. All them videos I done did, every last one of my videos, you gonna learn something in every last one of them. And I bet you a mix to a bucket of doo-doo. You didn't know it. Because the Almighty don't give it to everybody. He handpicked them, baby. He picked Moses, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, me, and some of y'all. Read.
And by him actions are waved.
Actions are waved by Yah.
The bows of the mighty men are broken.
I don't care how many guns you got. They broken when Yahweh get there.
And they that stumble are girded with strength. They that were full have hired out themselves for bread. And they that were ceased, so that the barren have borne 7. And she that have many children is waxed feeble.
Now this is my verse right here. Read 6. What's this coin, y'all?
Yahweh killeth.
Yahweh killeth.
And maketh alive.
And make it alive, baby.
He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Yahweh maketh poor.
He make it poor and he make it rich.
And maketh rich.
That's right.
He bringeth low and lifteth up. Verse 10. The adversaries of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces.
Everybody that hate Yahweh, he gonna kill them. He gonna knock their head off. Read it again.
The adversaries of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces.
You know what an adversary is? It's an enemy. Adversary and enemy is the same thing. All Yahweh adversaries, he gonna kill them all.
Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them.
He gonna thunder from he gonna kill them from heaven.
Yahweh shall judge the ends of the earth.
He gonna judge the whole world, y'all.
and he shall give strength unto his king,
King David,
and exalt the horn of his anointed.
and all is anointed. That's all I needed. Okay, that was let's go to 1 Samuel. Yeah, 1 Samuel 25. Let me see. 25. Yeah, 25. Well, the Almighty gave this man a heart attack. Yeah, let me show him what Almighty gave a man a heart attack. Start at the 32. 25 chapter verse 32.
1 Samuel chapter 25, verse 32. And David said to Abigail, Blessed be Yahweh Elohim of Israel, which sent thee this day to meet me.
Now Abigail had a husband named Nabal, and the Almighty Yahweh killed Nabal because he was an arrogant rich man and didn't want to feed nobody. Almighty killed that and so and so.
And blessed be thy advice, and blessed be thou, which hast kept me this day from coming to shed blood, and from avenging myself with my own hand.
Listen, when a rich person got everything and somebody poor ain't got nothing, and they come to you and ask you for some money because they're hungry and they're ready to eat, and you don't give it to them, you in violation. The Almighty gonna knock your head off. Now read, watch this.
For in very deed, as Yahweh Elohim of Israel liveth, which have kept me back from hurting thee, except thou hast hasted and come to meet me, surely there had not been left unto Nabal by the morning light any that stood against the wall. So David received of her hand that which she had brought him, and said unto her, Go up in peace to thine house.
After Abigail blessed King David and his men with a bunch of food, he told her to go back home.
See, I have hearkened to thy voice and have accepted thy person.
Sometimes your woman can be more righteous than you. Now Nabal was a wicked, no good, rotten dog. He had everything. He was filthy rich. And David men wanted something to eat. And he told him, I don't know David. Who is King David? Who up the band with that alligator mouth? He got to talking slick and crazy at the mouth. But watch what Yahweh did to him. Read, keep reading.
And Abigail came to
now Abigail was Nabal's wife.
To Nabal, and behold, he held a feast in his house.
See, he had plenty of money, plenty of everything. He had a feast in his house, invited everybody.
Like the feast of a king.
Like the feast, he wasn't no king, but he had a feast like a king, because a king can do what he wants to do, have everything. Nabal had plenty of money. Read.
And Nabal's heart was merry within him.
He was drunk. Merry within him, and he got real drunk.
For he was very drunken.
He was very drunken, married drinking.
Wherefore she told him nothing.
She didn't tell him nothing. She went behind his back and did this as a righteous woman, Abigail. He wouldn't understood nothing he said anyway. But the next day when he woke up and he was sober, that's when she told him. Read.
But it came to pass in the morning when the wine was gone out of Nabal.
When he was sober now.
And his wife had told him these things.
His wife told him what happened.
That his heart died within him.
His heart died within him.
And he became as a stone.
Had a heart attack.
And it came to pass about 10 days after that Yahweh smote Nabal, that he died.
Yahweh killed this man 10 days later because of his attitude. He was arrogant and rich and selfish and stingy and greedy. And worked 2 dead flies, the Almighty killed him.
And when David heard that Nabal was dead,
when David heard that Yahweh killed Nabal,
he said, Blessed be Yahweh.
Thank Yah for killing him. Yes, sir.
That had pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal.
That's right. I didn't have to touch him. Yahweh got him. Because King David and his men were finna go handle their business. But boy, listen. The wise woman came to her. Don't do it. Here you go. And the Almighty gonna kill you. Almighty gonna fight your battle. You ain't gotta do nothing to no nigga or nobody else. Pray that the Almighty knock their head off. He gonna do it. If you the chosen one, like me. Read.
And have kept his servant from evil.
That's right. Kept his servant from evil.
For Yahweh hath returned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head.
Yahweh have killed this man for the wickedness up on his own head. Yahweh give out heart attacks and stroke, just in case you didn't know.
And David sent and communed with Abigail to take her to him to wife.
That's right. He went and got her. Come on, baby. Come on with me. Your man dead now. The Almighty killed your man. Come on, go with me. That's right. Come on, go with me. I'm the king, and your husband dead. Follow me.
And when the servants of David were come to Abigail to Carmel, they spake unto her, saying, David sent us unto thee.
David sent them goons to go get her. Go handle that business. That's what chiefs do. Go get that.
To take thee to him to wife.
That's right. You gonna come be mine. Now your husband dead. Almighty killed him. We ain't worried about him no more.
And she arose and bowed herself on her face.
She couldn't wait to get to King David. Boy, listen, but cold book, cold lick, y'all. But I'm through with that. I just want to prove a point. The Almighty give a heart attack and stroke still. Okay, let me see where I want to go. Oh yeah, I want to talk about. I think Elisha or Elisha. I want to go to 2 Kings, chapter 2. 2 Kings chapter 2, and we're gonna start at the 22 verse. Now watch this, y'all. Making fun, mocking people.
2 Kings chapter.
I think it was Elisha or Elisha. It was one of them that was bald headed, and them kids mocked him, and the Almighty made the bears come out the woods and kill him. It was was Elisha or Elisha. Well, let's read one of them. Come on. I think it was Elisha. Well, no, read. Start at 1 Kings 2nd chapter 22 verse.
2 Kings chapter 2 verse 22. So the waters were healed unto this day, according to the saying of Elisha.
That's who it was. Elisha, y'all.
Which he spake. And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way.
Now he was walking, y'all. He was walking.
There came forth little children out of the city.
Here come these little children out of the city, probably about 7, 8 years old. Now, I don't know, it don't say the age, but they little children.
And mocked him.
He got a bald head, y'all.
And said unto him, Go up, thou bald head.
Get on with me, old bald head, man. But look,
Go up, thou bald head.
Said it twice.
And he turned back and looked on them.
He looked at them kids.
And cursed them in the name of Yahweh.
Thus said Yah, gonna kill you.
And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood.
Came 2 bears out the woods.
And tear 42 children of them.
And killed 42 children of them.
And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and from thence returned to Samaria.
Letting you know the Almighty handpicked his people. You better not be talking about nobody and doing nothing to the righteous. He killed 42 children for mocking Elijah, saying, bald head, making fun of. Almighty killing y'all. You better not mess with the wrong person. Okay, that was what was that? 2 Kings? Let me see. Let's see. Okay, go to Judges. Yeah, Judges 15. Yeah, Judges 15. Judges 15, start the first verse.
Judges chapter 15, verse 1. But it came to pass within a while after, in the time of wheat harvest, that Samson visited his wife with a kid, and he said, I will go into my wife into the chamber. But her father would not suffer him to go in. And her father said, I verily thought that thou hast early hated her, Therefore I gave her to thy companion.
He gave it to another man.
Is not her younger sister fairer than she?
See, he wanted to get another woman, get the other sister.
Take her, I pray thee, instead of her.
Samson didn't want her though.
And Samson said concerning them, now shall I be more blameless than the Philistines, though I do them a displeasure. And Samson went and caught 300 foxes.
But you had to be a cold piece of work to catch 300 foxes. They slick.
And took firebrands and turned tail to tail and put a firebrand in the midst between two tails.
He lit their tails and they went up in the village.
And when he had set the brands on fire, he let them go into the standing corn of the Philistines and burnt up both the shocks and also the standing corn with the vineyards and olives. Then the Philistines said, who have done this? And they answered, Samson, the son-in-law of the Timnite, because he have taken his wife and given her to his companion. And the Philistines came up and burnt her and her father with fire. And Samson said unto them, though ye have done this, yet will I be avenged of you, and after that I will cease. And he smote them hip and thigh with a great slaughter, and he went down and dwelt in the top of the rock Etam. Then the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah and spread themselves in Lehi. And the men of Judah said, why are ye come up against us? And they answered, to bind Samson are we come up, to do to him as he have done to us.
What verse you at?
11. Then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock Etam and said to Samson, knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us? And he said unto them, as they did unto me, so have I done unto them.
That's right, after on that.
And they said unto him, we are come to bind thee, that we may deliver thee into the hand of the Philistines. And Samson said unto them, swear unto me that ye will not fall upon me yourselves. And they spake unto him, saying, no, but we will bind thee fast and deliver thee into their hand, but surely we will not kill thee. And they bound him with 2 new cords and brought him up from the rock.
Yeah, watch this.
And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the Spirit of Yahweh came mightily upon him.
Came mightily upon Samson.
And the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burnt with fire, and
go ahead.
And his bands loosed from off his hands, and a new jawbone of an ass.
Samson found a new jawbone of an ass. Now watch what he do with this one jawbone. He didn't have no gun or no knife.
And put forth his hand and took it and slew 1,000 men therewith.
He killed 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass.
And said, of an ass have I slain 1,000 men.
That's right, 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass. Didn't have no knife or no gun or nothing. Machete. He had a jawbone of an ass and killed 1,000 men with it. That's what you got to do with y'all. That's right. That's what y'all do for you. Okay, let's go to let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot something in Joshua. Let me go to Joshua right quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, Joshua 1:1. Cold-blooded. Joshua 1:1.
Joshua chapter 1 verse 1. Now after the death of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, came to pass.
That's right. Moses was a servant of Yahweh like me. I'm a servant of Yah.
That Yahweh spake unto Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead.
Yahweh telling the people, my servant Moses is dead. Yahweh said he was a servant. Great.
Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto which I do give to them.
He's telling Joshua this.
Even to the children of Israel, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses,
Yes, watch this. Read.
from the wilderness and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea toward the going down of the sun shall be your coast.
That's right. Everywhere gonna be out. Read. Watch this.
There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life.
Almighty say ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Ain't no man gonna be able to stand before you all the days of your life. Meaning he gonna protect you and save you and watch over you. You don't need no good, no oozing.
As I was with Moses,
Just like with Moses, and he ain't had no gun.
so I will be thee.
I'm gonna be with you too, Joshua. Just like I was with Moses, my right hand man, I'm gonna be with you. Because I love Moses just like I love you. The same thing. Read.
I will not fail thee.
I ain't gonna forget about you. I ain't gonna fail thee.
Nor forsake thee.
I ain't gonna forget about you. That's right. He told Joshua, did I forget about Moses? Nope. And I ain't gonna forget about you. Right. Read.
Be strong and of a good courage.
Told him to be strong and of a good courage. That's what we're supposed to be, strong and of a good courage.
For unto this people shalt thou give for an inheritance the land which I swore unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee.
Just do everything that my servant Moses said do, like I commanded thee. Following Moses' footsteps. And that's what we're supposed to be doing today, following Moses' footsteps, not the New Testament or the Quran. Read.
Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left.
Don't go to the New Testament or the Quran, the right or the left. Stay with the Old Testament.
That thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
You gonna prosper wherever you go when you serve the Old Testament and live by it.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
And this book of the law ain't gonna never depart out of my mouth. I'm going all the way to the graveyard with it.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
And that's what I do. I meditate in this book day and night. I think about Yah every day. Not someday, every day. I'm meditating about Yah. Do y'all think about Yahweh every day? Hell, no. Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
That's according to written in this book.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
That's right. You have good success, and your way gonna be prosperous.
Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid.
Don't be scared of nobody.
Neither be thou dismayed.
That's right.
For Yahweh thy Elohim is with thee whithersoever thou goest.
Yahweh gonna be with you wherever you go, so don't be scared of nobody. And I ain't scared of nobody because I know Yahweh with me wherever I go. I don't care where I go, Yah there. And you're gonna knock your head off if you play a game with me. Okay. Now that was I think that was Joshua. Okay. Let's go to let's see. Let's see about let's go to First Chronicles. There's 16. First Chronicles 16. And let's see. Okay, First Chronicles 16 and 21.
First Chronicles chapter 16, verse 21. He suffered no man to do them wrong.
He ain't gonna let no man do you wrong.
Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes.
For their sake, saying,
touch not my anointed.
You better not touch my anointed.
And do my prophets no harm.
And you better not do no harm to my prophets.
Sing unto Yahweh.
Sing unto Yahweh, that's what I do.
All the earth.
All the earth supposed to be singing to Yah, not some of them. All the earth.
Show forth from day to day his salvation.
That's right. Show forth from day to day Yahweh's salvation, because JC ain't did nothing.
declare his glory among the heathen.
Talk about Yahweh to the Gentiles, and that's what I do. I'm the best one that ever done. I talk to all the Gentiles about Yah. They know it.
His marvelous works among all nations.
Among all nations, the Puerto Rican, the Japanese, the Russian, the France, England, all of them. Read.
For great is Yahweh.
Yahweh is great because he'll knock your head off.
And greatly to be praised.
And he's the only one to be praised, nobody else.
He also is to be feared above all gods.
There it is, above all gods.
For all the gods of the people are idols.
Everybody else got a God that ain't worth 2 dead flies. All y'all gods, if it ain't Yahweh, it's an idol. An idol is nothing but a image. It ain't worth 2 dead flies, like I said. Now go to Psalm 105. He gonna say it one more time. One more time. And he mean it. If he said it twice, he sure enough ain't playing with you. 105. Let me see where I want to start. Okay. 14.
Psalm chapter 105, verse 14. He suffered no man to do them wrong.
He ain't finna let nobody do you wrong.
Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes.
That's right.
Saying, touch not my anointed.
Don't you touch my anointed.
And do my prophets no harm.
And you better not harm my prophet. He mean that. Yahweh popping coin, telling you that. Okay, now I go to I want to go to Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna say that for that. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And, start the first verse. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 1.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season.
It's a season to everything.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven.
That's right, a time to every purpose under heaven. Watch this.
A time to be born.
It's a time to be born.
And a time to die.
And you gonna die. Just like you born, you gonna die. Truth, all real talk here. Read.
A time to plant.
It's a time to plant in the summer.
And a time to pluck up that which is planted.
That's right, and you harvest. Get it up out the field.
A time to kill.
The time to what?
A time to kill.
Time to what?
A time to kill. And a time to heal. A time to break down. And a time to build up. A time to weep. And a time to laugh. A time to mourn.
And a time to dance.
And a time to dance.
That's right, you can dance.
A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, and a time to lose.
Time to lose.
A time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to rend, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak.
Time to shut your mouth, and it's time to talk.
A time to love.
Time to love.
And a time to hate.
Time to hate.
A time of war and a time of peace.
That's right. That's all I need. It's a time for everything. That's right. This book says a time for everything. Now I'm ready for comment and question. Now, do anybody have any comments or question about Yahweh as a killer? Now I'm ready for comment and question. Do anybody have any comments or question about what I teach about? You've been texting all morning, all day. Now you ain't got nothing to say. Talk now. Everybody want to text and talk when I'm teaching. But when I stop teaching and talking, then I get quiet on me. Wonder why. Either they get quiet or they run away. Okay, Yahshaban say go to Jeremiah 28. Yahshaban say Jeremiah 28 and it's 12 through 17.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 12. Then the word of Yahweh came unto Jeremiah the prophet, after that Hananiah the prophet had broken the yoke from off the neck of the prophet Jeremiah.
Oh boy, that's cold blood. Read that. That's tough.
Saying, go and tell Hananiah, saying, thus saith Yahweh, Thou hast broken the yokes of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron.
That's right.
For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, and they shall serve him. And I have given him the beast of the field also. Then said the prophet Jeremiah to Hananiah the prophet, Hear now, Hananiah, Yahweh have not sent thee.
That's right. Yahweh ain't sitting no Hannah now.
But thou makest this people to
Trust in a lie. Read. Trust in, say it.
Trust in a lie.
Make the people trust in a lie like they do today. The New Testament is a lie and everybody believes.
Therefore thus saith Yahweh, Behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth.
I'm going to knock your head off and kill you and get rid of you. You popcorn, Yashaban. Read.
This year thou shalt die.
That's right. Y'all, we're going to kill him.
Because thou hast taught rebellion against Yahweh.
You taught rebellion against Yahweh. You tricked the people and lied to them and told them you was the one and you ain't worth 2 dead fly. Hananiah. That's all up. Don't go past 17.
So Hananiah the prophet died the same year in the 7th month.
He died the same year. That's right. Got rid of him for lying. Okay, Ron Tour said go to Genesis chapter 7. 7 and 21 through 24. Genesis chapter 7, 21.
Genesis chapter 7, verse 21. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beasts, and of every creeping thing that creepeth on the earth, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was.
I think I read that. Yeah, I had read that, but don't read it again.
Of all that was in the dry land died, and every living substance was destroyed which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth. And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark.
Ain't no problem, bro. We'll read it twice, because all of it corn. I don't mind reading it twice. you ain't did nothing wrong. But yeah, I read it. I'm just letting you know I read it, but you can keep on read.
And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
That's right. Okay. Yashaban said, go to Psalms 110, 1 through 5. The Lord said to my Lord, sit there at thy right hand until thou make thy enemy thy footstool. That's the Almighty Yahweh talking to King David. Not Joshua and JC ain't got nothing to do with that. Psalm 110, start the first verse.
Psalms chapter 110, verse 1. Yahweh said unto my master, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. Yahweh shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thy enemies.
That's right. 1 through 6. Yeah, 1 through 6.
Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth. Yahweh hath sworn and will not repent.
That's right. He ain't gonna change his mind.
Thou art a priest forever at the order of Melchizedek.
You're right.
Yahweh at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
There you go. Woo, that's corn, Elsaban. Yes, sir.
He shall wound the heads over many countries.
That's right. He gonna knock a lot of them head off. You're right, Yashaban. Now, Ben Yah say go to Deuteronomy 32 and 30. I already read that too. You already read that too, Ben Yah, but we're gonna read it again. Y'all read that already. 32 and 39 through 42. Well, y'all always say, I kill. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me.
Ain't nobody with him by himself.
I kill and I
say it again.
I kill.
Say it again.
I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's right. Can't nobody escape from Yah when he ready to kill you.
For I lift up my hand to heaven, and say,
I live forever.
If I with my glaring sword, my hand shall take hold on judgment. I will render vengeance to my enemies, and will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh.
That's 42. Don't go past that.
And that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of revengeance upon the enemy.
Okay. Yashaban say to go to Leviticus 10, 1 through 2. Yashaban, Leviticus 10, 1 and 2.
Leviticus chapter 10, verse 1. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before Yahweh,
And he killed them.
which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from Yahweh, and devoured them.
That's right, he killed them. That's right, he killed them for that strange fire. You're right, Yashaban. I forgot all about that one. Read that again, 1 and 2.
And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before Yahweh, which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from Yahweh, and devoured them.
That's right.
And they died before Yahweh.
That's right, because they did something that they ain't supposed to be doing. Okay. Ron Tor said go to Psalms 135 and 5 through 10. Psalms 135.
Psalm chapter 135, verse 5. For I know that Yahweh is great, and that our Yahweh is above all gods.
That's right. You popping corn. He sure is above all God. New Testament and the Quran.
Whatsoever Yahweh pleased, that did he in heaven and in earth, in the seas, and all deep places. He causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth.
Ends of the earth.
He maketh lightnings for the rain.
That's right. Yahweh do it all.
He bringeth the wind out of his treasuries.
He do that.
Who smote the firstborn of Egypt.
That's right. Killed the firstborn of the Egyptian.
Both of man and beast.
Yes, sir.
Who sent tokens and wonders into the midst of thee, O Egypt, upon Pharaoh and upon all his servants, who smote great nations.
That's right. You popping corn, Ron Tor.
And slew mighty kings.
That's right. You popping corn, brother. Okay, Miss Rob, one love, shalom. Shabbat shalom, family. Praise the mighty God, sister. Don't tell me you just getting on, sister, because you missed the show. You just tuning in, Miss Rob, one love. You missed a lot of corn. I ain't gonna repop it. Okay, anybody else have any comment or question? I can't repop no corn. Hey, Lil John, is you on here? And it's my daughter from Missouri on here. Let me see if they on here. Now, they quiet as a church mouse. Lil John, is you in the house? And my daughter, is you from Missouri? Is you on here? You said you're going to be on here. Okay, so yeah, it'll always be there. Right. Okay. Yashaban said go to Jeremiah 44 and 11. Circumcision, Egyptian. No, sir. The Most High told Abraham.
Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 11.
Yeah, 11 through 14.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, behold, I will set my face against you for evil.
That's right, against evil. Read.
And to cut off all Judah. And I will take the remnant of Judah that have set their faces to go into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, and they shall all be consumed and fall in the land of Egypt. They shall even be consumed by the sword and by the famine. They shall die from the least even unto the greatest, by the sword and by the famine, and they shall be an execration and astonishment, a curse and a reproach. For I will punish them that dwell in the land of Egypt, as I have punished Jerusalem by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. so that none of the remnant of Judah, which are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, shall escape or remain, that they should return into the land of Judah, to the which they have a desire to return to dwell there. For none shall return but such as shall escape.
11:14, right? Yeah, letting you know Yahweh is a killer. That's right, Yahshua. Okay, Ron Tor say Isaiah 8:13. Isaiah 8:13, Ron Tor. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 8, verse 13. Sanctify Yahweh of hosts himself, and let him be your.
What hold up. What Rasta Hill and what's his name? The other brother be on here all the time. One I made the video about, what's his name? I can't call
him.
Yeah, what Lena's out on here and Rasta here, Mark Anthony, is they still on here? What about Jay Freezy? Is he still on too? Okay, go to Ron Twist, say go to Isaiah 8:13. You got it?
Isaiah chapter 8, verse 13. Sanctify Yahweh of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread.
Okay, yeah. Okay, they said 90 tornadoes in one day. What that happened at Mark? Okay. Ron Twist say go to Jeremiah 9:26 too. Mark Anderson said there were 90 tornadoes in one day. What that happened at? I didn't hear about that. You hear about that? 90 tornadoes in one day? Did you hear about any tornadoes, period?
I think, yeah.
Okay, he said 90 of. Okay, Jeremiah 9:26.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 26. Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart.
They are uncircumcised in the heart. That's right. That's what the book says, Ron to it. Yeah, you're right, brother. Any more comment or questions about the subject? So I don't guess they on here. My daughter and Les John and Jay Freezy, you on here too? Well, I'm getting ready to close out, brothers and sisters. You know, I had a good time, and I hope y'all learned something and got something out this lesson. That Yahweh is a killer, and He don't love everybody. You found out today that Yahweh don't He'll knock your head off. Okay, but I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by saying Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah, sisters and brothers. Shalom, shalom.